both from Giovinco and Matri. Matri with Vucinic tonight instead of with Giovinco. Just a slight concern over Giovinco's thigh. He is available on the bench. Pirlo. Run made from Marchisio. Well, he does have great timing. Man coming back into the side from injury, just taking a little bit of a knock on his knee.
Oh, what a pass. Absolutely fantastic pass from Pirlo. The fact that Fiorentina have sat back and allowed Pirlo to have so much time dedicated on the ball to be able to pick his pass is remarkable. But again, he does it with absolutely very stride. Too close to Buffon, allows the goalkeeper to get down to the ground and clear the danger.
Fiorentina have been busy in the winter transfer market. They brought in striking help. Giuseppe Rossi not able to compete. I don't think he's going to be available until March. Stopping that ball forward from Roncaglia, looking for Luca Toni, but Fiorentina have picked up possession in any case. Quadrado is free. Pizarro instead looking inside to Romulo. That finds Quadrado. A dangerous looking ball, and Moroni put a foot on it.
An excellent ball from Quadrado. Just in front of Marotti, and that's not
already an entertaining encounter this. Stepping in, Vidal beating him. Will be a free kick to Juventus. Foul on Vucinic.
That's a lovely touch from Vucinic just to get away from Pasquale. No doubt the referee has to give the free kick. Here's the strike from Quadrado on his unfit.
A great start to the game. Both teams really going for it. Positive football, lots of energy. And Vucinic, saved by Viviano. Fiorentina undone with a quick free kick. Pirlo. Celli has a chance to cross, and does. Beyond all three targets waiting for the delivery.
Juventus Stadium. Haven't had the highest average attendance in Serie A so far this season. And Inter, 44,000
positive start for Fiorentina on the away side.
Walha takes this one. Something from the training ground which didn't quite make it on the plane to Turin.
You can see Lucatoni go down under the pressure from Barzak, and he definitely raises an arm into the back of Lucatoni. Sure it's enough there. Very careful with the big one there. Long controls weight around. Looking to impress. So much rumours going around with Juventus' interest.
Circling almost every transfer window. beInSport.tv is our home on the web. Check out some great articles from our team. Building up the weekend action as always. Covering the top leagues across Europe here on beInSport. Get involved with us, let us know who you've got your eye on this weekend on Twitter.
Tony, quite good enough. Antonio Conte this week, not on the touchline of course. Should see the effort from Lichtsteiner carried away by the man on loan from Palermo.
You can see the ball just swerving into the path of Viviano, and often you see those goalkeepers just punching instead of claiming the ball so easily. It's not that easy when you look at the swerve and the dip and the movement that the ball makes. The goalkeeper now, as we've seen in midweek in Doha with Spain and Uruguay, once that ball moves in air, it's very difficult for goalkeepers to time it to perfection.
It's a casualty now in terms of how to handle the ball. Whether try and catch or palm away. No idea where it's going to end up. Vucinic! Oh! No doubt about that! That was heading! Mirko Vucinic pounds the back of the net. The opening goal for Juventus. Agnelli celebrates, as do the Bianconeri. Vucinic comes up with something very, very special.
Oh, something special is something absolutely ridiculous. This ball sets up absolutely perfect. And it's the power more than anything else that beats Viviano, who has no chance. Before he blinks, it's already past the goalkeeper. But what a strike from Vucinic. He takes one touch and the ball just sits up perfectly. And you know that as a player. Once you time it to a T, the power, the pace, the ferocity beats Viviano 1-0 Juve.
On 20 minutes, Mirko Vucinic gives Fiorentina something to think about. Viviano got nowhere near it. And after an entertaining start that has been end-to-end, the end that is ripped is Fiorentina's goal.
Well, there's that excitement from Vucinic as well. Just got on the score sheet, excited by that. Absolutely fantastic. And really, we talk about the confidence that he's had. He's still put the effort in. And you sometimes get fortunate. Fiorentina clear the danger right into his path, and you can't afford to do that. Onkaya it was who headed it straight down. And it doesn't come any easier than that, because there's a lot of space for Vucinic to just take that first touch, allow it to bounce right in front of him. But again, it's all down to that final strike, and the power was absolutely sublime.
Nicolas Anelka and Sebastian Giovinco side by side, watching on as one of their fellow strikers does the business for Juventus. Just getting some attention. He has struggled with injury issues. He didn't play for 4 games in a row, starting against Udinese for the first time in 5. Got himself on the score sheet in that game. It wasn't a picture-perfect goal, but tonight he's certainly come up with a picturesque finish. Barnstorming strike from Mirko Vucinic. Advantage Juventus. Fiorentina responding though with this free kick. Alessandro Matri doing good defensive work to get it away. Pizarro, Lucatoni once more beyond him. No stranger to this stadium, Lucatoni. Came on loan to Juventus. Picked up actually for free. Spent a year before trying his luck in Saudi Arabian football. Half a season before Fiorentina decided to bring him back to top flight action. Roncaglia dispossessing, conceding another corner.
Well, we've criticised him of late, Vucinic, but you've got to admit the way he started the game, his aggression in the game, putting his body around there. Such a positive start and being rewarded with the strike in the early stages, but it's been a great start to the game. Both teams really going for it.
Juventus looking to press home a second here. Pirlo with the corner, is out by Lucatoni. And Romelu appealed for a foul and he got one from Bocelli. Fiorentina have not been at their best on their travels this season. Coming in 6th position in the table, but, with just 3 away wins from their 11 games so far. It's fewer than any of the sides above them. And this is not the best place to come when you decide to concede the first goal. Not that Fiorentina really had any choice in the matter. Mirko Vucinic lashing home from distance. Roncaglia, he can hit them from range as well, as can Cuadrado. Sidestepping Marchisio. Marchisio points to the ball, but he didn't get it. Paolo Mazzolini is deciding that...
That's enough. It's a great start to the game from Cuadrado. On his tiptoes throughout the whole 25 minutes of the opening stages. Doesn't look like he's having any jet lag from his flight back from Miami. Great to see him in the thick of the action, and for Fiorentina, such an important player to get back into this game. They have started incredibly bright. Silly goal to give away. Really poor clearance into the path of Vucinic, but as a goalkeeper, it's so difficult to defend that when it's struck with so much pace. You can never rule out Fiorentina. They've got the quality up front to score a goal. Juventus deciding to take that one on. Didn't get very far. Crosses out. Which time is there? Helped on by Vidal. Crowd just urging Juventus to get out.
By some higher pressure, Fiorentina enjoying this possession. Cuadrado goes at Marchisio again. Again he's held up and he decided to stop, and the referee found favour with that. Another foul against Marchisio.
When you play yourself into the referee's mind, and what we've seen so far from Cuadrado is 2 or 3 fouls continuously. He'll continue to run at players, it doesn't matter. Fiorentina have to feed him the ball as much as possible. But be very careful of the counter-attack.
Poor ball by Savic. Led to Matri almost finding some room on the edge of that area. Fiorentina, we mentioned, had only won 6 times in Turin against Juventus in Serie A action out of 73 meetings. Home and away, they've only beaten Juventus once in 24 meetings, competitive meetings. It's a tall order going down to Buchnic's early strike. And they're not lying down here. Away by Peluso. Romelu hit it. Going wide anyway, but Buffon able to gather.
It's interesting to see the back three from Juventus with Marrone, Peluso and Barzagli along that back line. No Cáceres, who's been incredibly in form for Juventus of late. Just wonder whether the travel's been too much from him, from Doha and back again. But I'm also questioning the fact that they've got Luca Toni up front, Fiorentina, and 3 big boys up against him.
It is that 5-3-2 formation from Vincenzo Montella. But for you, do they play very similar systems, Ian?
It is very similar. I do question the fact that Fiorentina leave themselves incredibly exposed, where Juventus have a lot more consistency in their defending. The 3 defenders love to sit at the back there, they're winners, they don't like to be beaten, so they don't put themselves in positions to be broken again. As for Fiorentina, you see how far they're spread out against each other, and you love to see those players going forward, and again, they leave themselves completely exposed. And when you're playing against a team like Juventus, who have quality up front, they have fast players in midfield who like that breakaway, and obviously with Pirlo on the ball, you can spit the ball right through an eye of a needle. Fiore have to be very careful when they try to push for this equaliser. They don't leave themselves exposed.
Pasquale's cross. Barzagli still able to put himself in the way, even though he's facing the wrong direction. Vidal under pressure from Borja and Pizarro. 2 Chileans getting involved. Here's Pirlo in acres of space. Marchisio wanted the early ball. He's found Lichtsteiner instead with a delicious pass. And Lichtsteiner's ball. Cuadrado had the opportunity to take it, and then did he take down De Chelier? Referee says no. Cuadrado breaking for Fiorentina. Jovetic. Barzagli puts a strong foot in. Jovetic again.
Well, disappointing in both ends here. We have a quick look at the foul from Cuadrado going in. There's no doubt there's contact made there, but is it enough again to merit a penalty kick? I think not. But disappointing from Lichtsteiner. He had an opportunity to take one touch and go in on goal. It wasn't a great touch. Led him too wide from frame, so he had to put the cross into the box, which was again weak.
Viviano comes a long way to deal with this.
The left, and Kaya gets that deflection away from goal, but defensively Fiorentina look all over the place at the moment. Juventus continue to come at